And thank you all for staying up late with us here on The Factor Uncensored. We have a great show planned and some great guests. Look, you're back. Command performance. First up tonight, the viral video that has started a conversation on boundaries versus bonding for teachers and their students. Take a look at this. A high school teacher who goes by Jock Lee on TikTok posted it. It shows him sitting down while his female students unbraid his hair. There's been a very mixed response to it. Some praising him on building relationships with students, while others express concern that the teacher is allowing his students to get a little too close. Lee is now speaking out. He says the students were just helping him unbraid his hair to prepare for his next hair appointment. Lee says he didn't see any harm in this, but some are asking if he went too far. Joining us to talk about it, educators Damian Jones, Arnetta Murray, and of course the always outraged parent, Lewis Hunter. So Lewis, let's begin with you. Your thoughts about this?
I think it's inappropriate. I think it's misuse of authority. This is a hygiene issue. All right, and that's what this teacher did. You know, he made mention that 5 of his 100 best friends. You don't have 100 best friends. You have 100 students. You are a teacher. You are in a position of authority, and I think he undermines that authority by having kids do something so flippant as to do his hair during classroom time. I think it's inappropriate. I think that he should be disciplined for this.
I can remember a time when I was in school back in the civil rights movement, and
that long? That long?
But I mean, if you even approach your teacher and try to touch, she's like, "Nah, get back."
It's too close.
But that's old school.
Yes. Right.
But things have changed. Arnetta, your thoughts on this as an educator now?
It's contingent. When I read everything about it, basically he, got some permission from the parents. There's different things he's done. He's building a relationship. Now we understand what's going on. We don't trust a lot of people. A lot of things are going on. But if he got the approval of the principal, of the parent, and all of that, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I personally wouldn't do it because it's risque. And so you just got to be careful. But he's building a relationship with those kids.
And just so you're clear, he got permission from the parents to put them on video.
Right.
Because he is a video creator on social media.
Right. But also, I think when I was reading, it was some other stuff he did that he got permission from. But I'm saying, look, again, at the end of the day, he's not doing anything inappropriate. It's out there, it's nothing hidden, and if the parents are okay with it, okay. But as he said, I agree about the germ issue, but again, if the parents okay, I mean, he's building a relationship with the children, and so, again, I don't know, I'm just in between right now.
Have we become a jaded society as Americans, as those who watch social media? We're always seeing something extra, and he says, it's your problem that you see or feel like something is going on, and absolutely nothing is going on other than the innocence that you see. Have we become a jaded society?
Yes, I totally agree with that. But in my situation, I wouldn't be able to subject myself to put myself in that kind of position, especially with everything that's going on with teachers and kids in the news. Kids touching on you, no, absolutely not. My kid, since I'm an educator, with my students, hey, I give them all fist bump. I don't even do hugs, just because I don't want to put myself in that situation.
No, that's right.
I want to put myself in that situation where it's got to come up where some kid says something wrong, because it might come a time when maybe he had to discipline that student. And then that student don't like the way he did him, so, okay, he touched me or he said something inappropriate. That's a whole nother area.
But you wouldn't let him braid your hair?
No, sir. I don't have no hair. That's why I don't have hair. I just cut it off. All hands ain't good hands.
And another point, Lewis, when he says those students could get angry over something in the classroom, and then they will turn it against you.
These are kids. That's what they will do. They're children, and he has opened the door to that by filming it. They could very easily say after the phone video cut off, this is what happened, and this is what he did. And now it's what his word against the child's. He's opening some very dangerous doors. He's undermining his authority. His job is to teach science for the entirety of his class. That is his job. As far as his relationship, I don't need him building a rapport. I don't need him getting to know my child. I'm sorry. As a parent, I don't. I need him teaching my child, and for the entirety. I don't need time to say, well,
But
I'm going to let you off 10
isn't
minutes
teaching
early.
your child part of getting to know them and finding out where their deficiencies are, where their pluses are?
Yeah, absolutely,
to help
but
them?
you're not going to do that getting your hair unbraided. I can have them washing my car in the parking lot and saying, hey, I'm trying to build rapport with these kids.
But this is
Sounds
not,
like free labor to me.
But let me say, this is not an ongoing thing. And by the way, two seconds. Teachers, we appreciate you. It's the week of your appreciation. I thank you for everything you've done. Again, let me move on. It's not something that he's doing continuous. He's doing a lot of things with them. Playing soccer, doing other things. So again, he is teaching. He's trying to bridge that gap. And yes, you got to be careful, but you got to make sure it's okay with the parent. You may have a problem with it, but another parent might not.
But that gap is not in his head. It's not on top of his head.
But he's doing both. And that's what I'm saying. Nobody's talking about he's pushing education. He's doing that and that. He's doing both. So again,
he even try to relate it to science. You know, we even try to say this is symbiotism. You know, it's not. He's having these kids unbraid his hair because he didn't manage his time well enough to do it himself. This is a hygiene issue. Get your hair done at home on your own time. When you're taking taxpayer dollars, you teach my child.
And he did. His teaching is not the issue.
For the whole time.
But you got to teach from bell to bell. That's what they tell you. Teach from bell to bell. So what would be next? They popping the pimples on his back?
He might have been on lunch.
But I got the parents' permission.
He might be on lunch.
You know what I'm saying? He popping pimples on his back.
He might be on lunch.
Because he was painting. They were painting his nails.
Let me say this again, teachers. I appreciate everything that you've done.
Themselves.
He got the parent permission to pop the pimples on the
I know they're
back.
going too far.
I get what you're saying. Hopefully, you know, I have all the respect for the teachers in the world. I think that he hurts the discussion that teachers need more pay, which they do. They need more pay. But this hurts that discussion when you've got them unbraiding your hair because you were too irresponsible to get it done the night before on your own.
And I'm saying we don't know the logist of that. I believe he did it on his lunch break. I believe he did it on the
No, he said he did
it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Anytime
he said that
you got a kid physically touching you, it's just wrong. Like I say, I do fist bump. I don't even do hugs.
Okay, but I do hugs.
Yeah, see, I don't even put myself.
And you might be able to get away with that.
You're a black female. For a black male,
I've had the fight.
you want to stay away from that.
I'm not
Thank you guys for joining us.
You want to stay away from that.
Still to come, you can join.